Oh, it's cold out. This hat is too tight on my head and it hurts. Can't find any of my cheeks and scarves. Hair. You know, I don't know why the past week my eyes are running out in the cold, whether I'm wearing glasses or not, and it's driving me nuts. My tears, there'll be tears streaming down all the way down my face and I can't feel it. Oh, I've got hair in my mouth, my hat's too tight, my eyes are tearing, not wearing my glasses because it's a bit too cold. Walking to the store to buy a lottery ticket because I think it's going to be a big one. I think 80 million or something. And I always like to get out for a walk anyways. Try to anyways. Gosh, my hands are cold. Gotta find my, I don't know why. Well, there's a flood in my house during this mess a couple of years ago and I can't find any of my stuff. It's awful. No one talks about this, but you feel discombobulated and confused about where all your stuff is for years after a flood. Anyways, I've lost almost everything throughout this journey. I've lost almost everything. And I feel like I'm standing at ground zero. And I feel like physical recovery might be possible now. I don't know if I'll ever make a full recovery because I was in respiratory failure and I still have a lack of drive to breathe. I don't know, full recovery. And the nerve damage is significant. The nerve damage breaks my heart. The weakness, the muscle wasting from the nerve damage. The weakness is like an 80-year-old, like difficulty getting in and out of a car and difficulty standing from a sitting position, and if I get on the ground to get something, if I crawl on the floor to look in the bottom cupboards in the I can't do that anymore in the kitchen because I can't get back up. There's no strength left in my legs. So the muscle weakness, you know, but I do see hope in the area of sleep, and if I recover, and I feel like I feel like the sleep is going to come now. I feel like I feel so lost. I feel like I'm standing at ground zero in all the rubble of my life by myself. Everything's been burned to the ground. My reputation's been destroyed. I can't work. I'm too sick to work. I'm too sick to make money. I've lost everybody. I've lost almost everything. I've lost my car. I've had to quit my full-time job. I've had to quit my part-time job. My house is destroyed from being too sick to take care of it, but also being too ill to make money to do the upkeep. My house is falling into the ground. I'm at risk of losing the house. And I've lost everybody. And I'm severely traumatized. I'm severely isolated. You know, when you're severely isolated like this, it's like you don't know how to be around people anymore. You're severely traumatized. Also, when you've been pulled out of society for years, you have nothing to talk about. I've lost all my contacts with people. And it's severe trauma. And I have nothing to say to people other than traumatizing stories about medical. And how do you get out of this? Like, I'm not a real friendly person. I'm friendly. I can talk to anybody, but I don't know. You know, like think about the last time you made the last two or three friends that you have. How did you make those friends? Where did you make those friends? Well, I can't get around. How I've made friends is through stuff I'm interested in. Like years ago, we used to go out and drink and party and go to clubs and stuff. And I used to meet friends through that. Girlfriends, right? To hang out with and party with. Okay. So I don't really drink anymore. That got old, And I would meet friends through interests that I had, like art and crafts. Maybe not so much that way, but I would make friends through the moms of my daughter's friends that she went to school with, her little friends that she went to school with. How else do you make friends? Going to things that you're interested in, but I don't have a car anymore, and I don't really go anywhere. I can't really go anywhere, and I don't have money. How do you, I've had conversations with people before and stuff. You know what? I don't have money to, hey, let's, like I don't have any money right now. I don't know. I don't feel like I can make friends if I don't have money to go do things. How do you, okay, so a massive, you're recovering from a massive health crisis that was years and years and years long. You're sitting here, everything's destroyed in your life. How do you recover? And you're in debt. I'm in debt from this. I'm financially destroyed from this. People don't understand how you can get financially destroyed from medical. Absolutely, I'm in debt and I'm destroyed from this. So how do you recover at this age? And I'm not young. But how do you make friends? Where do you make friends? Where do you go to make friends when you have no money? You have no job. You have no vehicle. I've never not had a vehicle in my entire life. I'm used to independence. How do you make plans to meet people somewhere to go hang out for the evening? You've got no vehicle. I've had a vehicle my entire life. I don't know how to do any of this. Like I'm just shattered. I am just in a state of shock and trauma. I know that doesn't show in the videos. I'm devastated. And I'm sick. I'm not well. How do you recover just from the devastation of your entire life? And no one stood by you. No one in your family stood by you. They'll lie and they'll say that they did. They weren't. It's amazing how I don't even want to open that can of worms, how manipulative people are, and they will say that they supported you when they were not there for you. And they were saying mean things when you're on the ground. They're kicking you while you're on the ground. It's amazing how many people will lie and say that they supported us. How do you survive any of this? Winning a lottery would help me. Getting a car would help me. Having money would help me. My family's supporting me, loving me and supporting me unconditionally would help me. How do you do this on your own? Standing at ground zero, broken, and you've lost everything. How do you do this at this age?